Have you ever wondered what women truly desire? Not the cliches, not the surface-level answers, but the unspoken needs they rarely admit out loud. The truth is, many men waste years guessing, only to realize too late that they were focusing on the wrong things. Understanding these deeper desires doesn't just help in relationships. It transforms the way you carry yourself as a man. In this video, we'll explore 5 things women secretly want, viewed through the lens of Stoic wisdom. These aren't cheap tricks or manipulative tactics. They're timeless principles that focus on self-mastery, emotional discipline, and living with purpose. Because when you align your actions with these values, you naturally become the kind of man who inspires respect and attraction. Before we begin, I want to hear from you. What do you think is the #1 thing women truly desire in a man? Confidence? Stability? Integrity? Write your answer in the comments and see how your view compares with the Stoic insights we're about to uncover. A man with purpose walks differently. He doesn't wander aimlessly through life, hoping good things will fall into his lap. He moves with direction, clarity, and a sense of mission. Women notice this because a clear purpose communicates stability and ambition, 2 qualities that inspire both respect and trust. Living with purpose doesn't mean you have to be chasing fame or wealth. It could be raising a family with strong values, building a business that serves others, dedicating yourself to community work, or mastering a skill that benefits people. What matters is that your life has a guiding principle that shapes your daily actions. Without purpose, a man is easily swayed by temptation, distraction, and other people's opinions. With purpose, he becomes anchored. Even when life throws challenges his way, he knows which direction to move in because his decisions are aligned with his ultimate goal. Think about it. What is driving your life right now? Is it something meaningful enough to still matter in 10 years? Write your answer in the comments. You might inspire someone else to think beyond short-term goals. Women secretly admire men who are more committed to their mission than to impressing them. This doesn't make you distant, it makes you valuable. When a man prioritizes purpose, his time, energy, and presence become rare, and rarity creates respect. In the end, purpose-driven living is not just about achieving success. It's about becoming the kind of man whose life inspires others to live with intention. And when you live with that kind of clarity, both respect and genuine connection follow naturally. A high-value man understands that words can be forgotten, but actions leave a lasting mark. Women may appreciate sweet talk in the moment, but what truly earns their respect is consistent follow-through. Promises without proof are empty, but a man who delivers without announcing every move shows a strength that needs no introduction. In Stoic philosophy, value isn't declared, it's demonstrated. If you say you're reliable, you must show up when it matters. If you claim to be disciplined, your daily habits should prove it. Over time, these actions build a silent credibility that no amount of talking can replace. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who talked a big game but never lived up to it? How did that affect your trust in them? Share in the comments if you believe actions truly speak louder than words. Strength in action also means doing the right thing when no one is watching. This integrity creates a deep sense of trust because it shows that your character isn't a performance, it's who you are. Women are especially drawn to men whose behavior stays consistent regardless of the audience. In the end, words may attract attention, but actions build legacy. When you live in a way that speaks for itself, you don't have to convince anyone of your worth. They see it, they feel it, and they remember it. One of the most valuable traits a man can develop is the ability to remain calm when everything around him is falling apart. Women notice how you respond under pressure, because anyone can appear confident when life is easy, but true strength shows in the storms. In Stoic philosophy, emotions are not suppressed, but mastered. This means you acknowledge your feelings, anger, fear, frustration, but you do not let them dictate your words or actions. The man who can keep his tone steady, his decisions clear, and his focus intact during chaos sends a powerful message. I am in control of myself. Think about moments in your life when emotions got the best of you. Did it help you solve the problem, or did it make things worse? Share your answer in the comments. Your reflection might resonate with someone going through a similar struggle right now. Emotional stability also creates safety in relationships. When a woman knows that you won't lash out or crumble in the face of challenges, she feels she can trust you, not only with her feelings but with her future. This kind of trust is rare and it cannot be faked. But staying calm doesn't mean staying passive. A Stoic man acts decisively, even under pressure, but his actions are measured and deliberate. He doesn't rush decisions just to feel like he's doing something. Instead, he waits for the right moment, then moves with purpose. Another aspect of emotional stability is perspective. Chaos often feels overwhelming because we believe it will last forever. But in reality, most problems pass, and the man who remembers this is able to keep his mind clear while others lose theirs. This perspective alone can prevent unnecessary mistakes. I want you to ask yourself, when was the last time you faced chaos and handled it with calm confidence? Or on the flip side, when was the last time you lost control and wished you hadn't? Write it below. Self-awareness is the first step to mastering this skill. Women secretly admire men who don't just survive chaos, but navigate it gracefully. It signals leadership, resilience, and maturity, qualities that are far more attractive than surface-level charm or wealth. In the end, emotional stability in the face of chaos isn't about pretending you're unaffected. It's about proving to yourself and to others that no matter what happens externally, you remain the master of your internal state. That's the kind of strength that inspires trust, loyalty, and respect. Confidence that needs to be announced isn't real confidence. It's insecurity in disguise. Silent confidence, on the other hand, speaks for itself. It's the way you carry yourself, the way you look people in the eye, and the way you move through the world without needing to prove your worth at every turn. Women are naturally drawn to men who are self-assured without being boastful. This kind of confidence shows that you know your value, but you don't need constant validation. You're comfortable in your own skin, and that comfort puts others at ease too. Silent confidence comes from competence and self-respect. You've done the work to build your skills, take care of your responsibilities, and handle your challenges. You don't need to talk about it because it's visible in how you live. As the Stoics would say, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Ask yourself, when you enter a room, do you feel the need to prove yourself immediately, or do you let your presence speak first? Share your answer in the comments. You might be surprised how many people are learning to master the same skill. This form of confidence is powerful because it never crosses into arrogance. Arrogance demands attention. Silent confidence attracts it naturally. Arrogance pushes people away. Silent confidence invites respect and trust. The difference lies in intention. One is about showing off. The other is about showing up. In the end, silent confidence without arrogance is the mark of a man who leads by example, not by volume. When you walk with that quiet strength, you don't just capture attention, you hold it. True strength in a man is not about dominance. It's about responsibility. The ability to protect and provide is one of the oldest and most respected masculine traits. But in the modern world, it must be paired with respect for the other person's independence. Protection is not about controlling someone's every move. It's about creating an environment where they feel safe to be themselves. Women deeply value a man who can step up in moments of need, whether that's emotional, physical, or financial support, without making them feel indebted. This balance of support and freedom shows maturity. It tells her you are strong enough to stand beside her, not above her. In Stoic thought, the role of protector and provider is rooted in virtue. You act because it is right, not because it benefits your ego. A man who uses his ability to provide as a tool for control is not truly strong. He is insecure. Real strength gives without demanding control in return. Think about it. Have you ever helped someone in a way that made them feel empowered rather than dependent? Share your story in the comments. It might inspire other men to think differently about what it means to provide. When you can offer safety, whether it's the safety of trust, the safety of stability, or the safety of presence, without suffocating the other person's freedom, you build a bond based on mutual respect. That bond is far stronger than one based on fear or control. In the end, the ability to protect and provide without control is a rare combination, but it's one that leaves a lasting impression. It shows that your strength is guided by wisdom, and that your care is rooted in respect. That's the kind of leadership that inspires loyalty, not because it's demanded, but because it's earned. We've explored 5 traits women secretly desire, each rooted in timeless values and Stoic principles: strength in action, emotional stability, living with purpose, silent confidence, and the ability to protect without control. These are not quick tricks or surface-level charm. They are habits and mindsets that shape the kind of man who earns lasting respect. Now it's your turn to reflect. Which of these 5 qualities do you already have, and which one do you need to develop further? Be honest with yourself, and if you're comfortable, share your answer in the comments. You might find that other men here are working on the same areas, and you can learn from each other's experiences. Remember, real attraction is not about trying to be what you think someone wants. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, guided by discipline, integrity, and purpose. When you live by these principles, you won't need to chase attention. It will naturally gravitate toward you.